Hello, my name's Lisa and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then thank you for clicking on the video. If you are a returning subscriber, then I really do appreciate you. I normally make anti-MLM content, and just before I tell you what this video is about today, I just want to say something that I don't say in all of my videos, and it's that the people in my videos are generally MLM reps that are used as examples. I don't know these people personally and I don't wish them any ill will. I have nothing against any of the people that I talk about. I just use their words as an example of how MLM reps manipulate and try and recruit people, and this is done so that they can rank up and earn more money. Now today's video is going to be from a top Monat hun. Her name is Jo. Unfortunately, I can't pronounce her last name, so I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to blur out her face or anything because she posts all the time on social media. And the training that we are going to go through from Jo is all about why we shouldn't quit MLM, because it is an amazing business. Obviously those are Jo's words and not mine. So let's dive in and see what she has to say.
Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a hot minute, but if you've been keeping up with me in social media, you know my life has been a hot mess. I'm, doing the most I can, living life every day. But it was time to come back here. I have 2 amazing trainings coming up for you guys, but today I don't have much time, but there is a message I want to get across, okay? And this message is for anyone that has given up. Whether you've given up going to the gym and eating healthy, whether you've given up a new project that you started, a new hobby, whether you've given up a new business, whether you've given up your money business, this video is for you. And I know it's probably going to be really hard for you to listen to this, but I'm hoping someone sends it to you. And I just want to shake you and give you a wake-up call.
Wow, there we go. I've got 2 things to say about the first things that Jo has just talked about. And number 1 is, why do these huns always say that they don't have much time at the beginning of their videos? Nearly every video I've ever watched, that's what they seem to say at the start. And I was always led to believe that being in an MLM gives you lots of time freedom. So why don't they have much time for these types of videos is the first point. And the second point is, I feel it's really condescending to say that people who give up need a good shake. It seems to me like she is victim blaming the people who have decided that the Monat business is not for them. I don't think anyone should ever be shamed into staying in a business that they don't want to be in personally.
Because I want to have a clean conscience that I let you guys know what you are missing out on. I think sometimes you guys need that reminder that says you are capable, you can do it, just stick it out. And it's sad to see how many people give up prematurely, okay? So I think the first thing is, a lot of you are misled into this business. For those of you that don't know, I do have some subscribers that don't know, but I'm in network marketing. I work with Monat. But network marketing is a very special industry, okay? You can be very successful, but it is very hard. And I feel like people are misled sometimes because they tell you it's so easy. Come, join, you're going to be a millionaire. It's so easy. And it's not. It's not so easy. It is hard. It is challenging. It's simple work. The work itself is so simple, my 3-year-old can do it. But it is challenging up here. It is challenging because it forces you to become a better person. It forces you to go to that next level. It forces you to get uncomfortable. It forces you to do things that a regular job will not force you to do.
Well, I'm very pleased to hear Joe say that this job is hard, because it is hard being in an MLM. But one thing that I really don't agree with is that it changes you in a way that a job doesn't. You can be in a 9 to 5 job and get trained on different situations and how to handle them, and you have to get out of your comfort zone quite a lot when you do that type of thing. So that part I definitely don't agree with.
Disclaimer before I get attacked, I have nothing against 9 to 5 jobs. I have nothing against corporate jobs. They're just not for me. I was not put in this world to have a boss. I was not put in this world to have a limited potential. I was meant for more, and a lot of you out there are meant for more. Okay, you just give up prematurely because you get scared, because you get nervous, because you're not getting results as quickly as you expected, because you go for the instant gratification versus hanging on and getting the long-term reward. You sacrifice a year, 2 years, 3 years, even 5 years of your life busting your butt for your own business and network marketing, and you will live the rest of your life like a lot of people will never have the chance to live.
These people do go for instant gratification in a lot of respects. That is correct what you're saying, Joe, but at the end of the day, that is because of what's said to people when they're recruited. And being in a 9 to 5 doesn't necessarily mean that you only have a limited potential. Being in a 9 to 5 means that you can move up in the ranks just the same. You can become a supervisor, a manager, a CEO. You can start at the bottom and go all the way to the top in any company if you actually work at it. And I love it when she says it could take up to 5 years for you to see any kind of potential in an MLM. I mean, don't get me wrong, building your own business takes time. And most people who build a business, let's take a YouTube business as an example. It could take you a couple of years to build up a YouTube business to get 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. And that is 100% true. It could. But people do this in their spare time. Not many people just give up their 9 to 5 job and expect it to work straight away. But when an MLM hun is recruiting you, they're telling you, that you get time freedom, you can stay at home with your kids, and you don't get time freedom because you are absolutely busting your butt, to use Joe's own words. And they expect you to do it above everything and everyone else. So they do expect you to give up your job to reach your full potential in 5 years. But my question is, well, how do you pay the bills whilst you're doing that? Let me know the answer to that in the comment. Or are you just supposed to live off a credit card? Because that's not realistic either, is it?
So reason number one why people give up is because they were misled. They thought it was going to be easy. They come in, they see it requires work, it requires growth, it requires consistency, it requires showing up, it requires leaving your comfort zone, it requires doing things you're not used to, and they're like, whoa, this is too much. By the way, I'm sorry, I'm still missing a nail. This is crazy. But they're like, whoa, this is too much. I have a whole job I need to do. I have kids, I have a husband, I have a wife, I have life. Right? And newsflash, I want to remind you guys, we all have life. We all have lives. We all have problems. We all have distractions. We also all have the same 24 hours in a day. But we all need to make priorities. Some people are not good at making priorities. Okay? What are your priorities right now? If you started this business needs to become a priority for you.
Yes, there are 24 hours in a day, every day. Totally. But how people choose to use them surely is their own business? Don't they have the right to choose how they want to use those 24 hours? I mean, I do agree that if you're building a business, you do have to prioritise time for it, but I don't agree that you should have to prioritise little pockets of time every single day to do it. I mean, if you're at home with your kids and you're constantly on the phone or on the computer or you're posting things on social media, yes, you might be there with your child, but you're not exactly giving them any attention, are you? And I think that the mums that do actually give their kids attention are the better people. Yes, they may not make it in an MLM, but who wants success in an MLM at the detriment of everything else?
I don't like calling it a side hustle, because as a side hustle, you're not going to see the results that you want to see, and therefore you're going to complain.
So basically, Joe is telling us that if we've only got a limited amount of time to be in an MLM, that we shouldn't join one. Yay! That's wonderful for you to say that, Joe. I couldn't have said it better myself.
So how many of you have started this business, you hit the ground running, you ranked up MMP, AMB, even some MMBs in the first month, the first 2 months, you completed your neighborhood, and then you disappeared? I have so many of them. I can name 10 girls right now off the top of my head that joined me within the last 6 months, kicked butt, made great money, and then just gave up.
I'm wondering if MLM Hun has ever heard of anyone changing their mind. Just because they start in a business and rank up in the first couple of months, that doesn't mean that they all enjoy it. That doesn't mean it's something that they all want to do forever. I mean, how many people start a new job and do it for a couple of weeks, a couple of months and absolutely hate it, and they leave and start another job? When you first start going to work, there can be many occasions when you change jobs frequently until you realise something that you actually want to do. So it's not any different in a 9-to-5 job. So why is it different in an MLM? Well, the reason I think it's different is because maybe these people, these 10 people that Joe can think of, were all on her team and they were all earning her money, and now they're not.
You girls all the time, and I'm like, why? Why are you taking the easy way out? Why are you letting yourself down? Why don't you believe in yourself? I know it has to be in the back of your mind. I know you guys watch me or your upline or whoever you look up to, and you're like, damn, I wish I could have her life. I wish I could make her money. I wish I could travel as much as she does. I wish I had her team. I wish I was SCD. I wish I was MDC. You can be. But what's holding you back is that you're wishing and hoping instead of acting and doing, taking action.
If these women that have all left, all ranked up, then surely they must have taken action to be able to rank up in the first place. Joe's making it sound that like these people are all lazy. Well, I don't think they're lazy. I just think that they realised that the job actually wasn't all it was cracked up to be. It wasn't for them, so they left. Is that not allowed?
Why did you give up? Ask yourselves. Why did you give up? Write down 10 reasons why you gave up. Did someone tell you you weren't good enough? Did you just get impatient? You wanted quick results and you didn't get them? Or maybe you did get results, but then when it got a little rougher, you now have a team that you have to lead, you got lazy?
These MLM huns are amazing, aren't they? They never ever blame the business. All they do is blame the person. It doesn't seem to matter which MLM it is. It's never the business that's at fault. It's always the person who has given up. Well, maybe they gave up for a very good reason. Have you ever thought about that at all?
Maybe you didn't establish the correct habits, the right habits. You know, this business is about habits. And having a good life is about habits. It's about the small things we do every single day. And guys, what I always say is if you are successful in network marketing, you are a better person. Okay, this business makes us better people, more productive, more well-rounded, more open-minded, more consistent. Like, there is no losing here. You're going to grow in your company, you're going to make money, you're going to become a better person.
Is Joe really suggesting that being a network marketer makes you a better person? That makes it sound like that's the only job on the planet that can make you a better person. It's the only job that makes you consistent. Well, to be fair, I can think of lots of other jobs that would make you very consistent, like blogging, like doing YouTube, like being an influencer on social media. They all make you consistent. And to be honest, if you want to be a better person, then maybe being happy in the job that you do is going to help you a lot more to do that. Don't you think that would make a huge difference if you actually was doing a job that you liked, as opposed to being in an MLM or network marketing, whatever you want to call it, that maybe you don't actually like? Some people think they want to be their own boss, but they actually miss being told what to do. It does happen, you know.
Why did you quit? Why? Why did you give up? You know what you have to do. If you're in our company, specifically my team, you have all the resources. You have all the training. You have all the support. Are you waiting for someone to come and do it for you? I can't tell you how many messages I get. Joe, how can I start over? Joe, how can I start over? And guys, you know I'm like tough love. I sound maybe like I'm being a little rude, but it's just how I am. And I know people are going to do a lot with this video, but it is what it is.
There are just so many people who can't deal with tough love. And if you've got Joe as your upline, then maybe you've quit because you can't stand the tough love, especially in the form that it's dished out to you. You're a coward. You're lazy. It's all your fault. Well, that kind of tough love is not going to motivate you to stay in it and make it work, is it? Realistically.
Answer is, what do you mean, how do you start over? You know what you have to do. You need to believe in yourself. You need to set up a plan, and you need to take action. Our business is simple. If you did it once, you can do it again. And if you quit, it means you already did it once. It means you already signed up. You maybe had one market partner, maybe you had 2 VIPs, maybe you ranked up to MMP. Why did you give up? Do you think that maybe you don't deserve it? Can you not picture yourself being more successful, living a better life? Guys, I want to be that reminder that you deserve more. I want to remind you to stop being a quitter. Don't do it for your upline. Don't do it for your sideline. Don't do it for your team. Do it for you. The only person you are failing by quitting is yourself. Remember, everything gets harder before it gets better. And something I always say is if you can't handle the hard, the struggle, the hard work, then you don't deserve the good, the easy, the rewards, the riches.
You are not failing yourself by quitting. You are doing what is right for you at that specific time. And the reason Joe is preaching about it so much is because if you do quit, she's losing money because you're on her team. And every time 5, 10, 15 people quit, she loses money. You have to do what is right for you, not what is right for Monat. And I also don't agree with her saying that the only way to get what you want is to struggle. There are many other jobs that you can get what you want from without so much of a struggle.
It's a journey. So why did you quit? Notice I keep asking you that because I want you guys to think about it and write it down and then read your answers and what's the word I'm looking for? Reflect. Do they make sense? Do these answers have substance to them? Or did you let fear win? How many times have you told me, if you're my direct or your upline, this time I'm serious. I'm starting over. I'm taking it serious. I tell people, don't tell me, show me. So many people can talk the talk. Very few can walk the walk. Everyone can walk the walk, but very few are willing to put in the work that's needed to get there. So why? Why did you go for a plan B and for a plan C? Why did you decide to get 3 part-time jobs instead of dedicating time to your business?
People have gone for plan C and got 3 part-time jobs because they spent time in a multi-level marketing company, and for the whole amount of time that they were in it, they didn't earn any money at all. So they've probably got themselves into debt, and now they are working 3 jobs to get themselves out of debt so they can pay their rent, pay their gas, buy their food, feed their children. That is why they have got 3 part-time jobs, Joe. 99.6% of people who join an MLM make little or no money at all.
Because this is breaking you into the person you're meant to be, because it is encouraging you and pushing you to grow and to become that next best version of yourself. Guys, it is a win-win. And if you are part of our company, our team, any network marketing company, I hope really, it's all about personal development, growth, encouragement, passion, community, gratitude. How are you going to leave something so good behind? You are doing yourself a disservice.
Is it just me, or in that last section, did it actually sound like she was begging you to come back? Wow. She had so much emotion in her voice when she was saying about leaving a legacy, as if the MLM industry is the only one you can be in to leave a legacy for people. They just amaze me at some of the things that they actually come out and say.
You had gold in your hands and you let it go. And I'm telling you, it's never too late to come back. But if you're watching this and you were thinking about quitting, don't quit, because it's 20 times harder when you come back. But it's never too late to come back, okay? If you got 9 minutes in, I wanted to keep this like to 5 minutes because I know you guys are probably like, oh, hello, I quit for a reason, but whatever. If you got this far, it means you're still somewhat interested. If you still watch our stories, it means you're still somewhat interested. Why did you leave?
I know you quit for a reason, but whatever. Okay then. Well, that's what Joe thinks of you if you quit. It's just whatever. Maybe people are still watching the stories, but that may be just to get, a bit of tough love from you. Maybe they don't miss the business, but maybe they miss listening to the tough love that you gave them. There are some people out there that would actually like that sort of thing. Has that ever entered into your head?
Tell you is stop expecting for people to want it more for you, to believe more in you than you believe in yourself, to do the work for you. The only one that can save you here is yourself. You need to believe in yourself more than anyone believes in you. You need to put in the work more than anyone will do the work for you. Stop expecting and stop assuming and do the work. It is never too late. If you're in our company, specifically in Monat, guys, we are just getting better. We are just getting stronger. We are expanding. We have new countries. We have new products. You were part, or are still part, or can be a part of one of the best things going on right now. It is literally a revolution.
I bet some of these people that quit put in a lot of time. 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, some of them even more. And they quit because they weren't getting anywhere. Not everyone is cut out for recruiting. Yes, you're going to have people who are very good at selling and they can sell the product all day long. But that's not earning them very much money, is it? The main problem with network marketing is the fact that you have to recruit in order to get anywhere near the top. And no matter how easy people say it is, it's not easy at all. And that is why people give up.
Why are you giving up on yourself? Okay, ask yourself that question, write it down, reflect on it. And if you need to go back to your upline and talk to them, if you need to even come to me, you can send me a message on Instagram. I'm willing to hear you out, but I am not willing to fix your problems for you because no one fixed my problems for me.
Maybe, just maybe, they don't actually have a problem that needs fixing.
So to all my, I don't want to say quitters, but to all my quitters, give yourself a second chance. I want you back. You should want yourself back. You should want to give yourself a second chance.
Just because you want them back and Monat wants them back doesn't mean that they actually want to come back though, does it?
Stop being a victim, take action, and get the change you want. Only you can do that for yourself. You'll have the support, the training, the guidance, the motivation, but if you don't want it for yourself, it is never going to happen. And guys, if you know me and if you've been mentored by me or you've got it on my calls, you know I'm the first one that says, don't beg anyone. It's easier to give birth than revive the dead. And I stand by that. I'm not here to beg anyone. But I feel like this is a message that a couple of you need to hear because maybe just no one has reminded you that you're capable. Maybe no one has reminded you of what you had and you let go. Maybe no one has reminded you that it's not meant to be super easy. If it was super easy, everyone would be a millionaire. If it was super easy, we wouldn't appreciate it the way we do. So give it some thought. I look forward to hearing from some of you. And if you are in the business and you're working the business and you heard me speak for 12 minutes about quitters, maybe there is someone you want to send this video to. Someone you believe in. Someone you know has potential. Someone that deserves to be here but needs that extra push.
No, whatever you do, don't recommend it to anyone else. Just remember how much you struggled when you were in it. Do you really want to recommend that to someone that you like so that they can struggle as well and end up earning no money? No, don't take Joe's advice. Please don't recommend it to anybody else. Please.
This is me giving you that push. And this is all I'll ever do because I can't do your business for you. But I'm here to remind you that you left something good behind. I'm here to remind you that it's never too late to come back. I'm here to remind you that if you did it once, you can do it again. I'm here to remind you that only you have control of your life. What are you doing with it? What plan B, C, or D are you settling for because you're too coward to go after your plan A?
Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. She just called people that make their own decisions cowards. Wow. People that leave do not need saving. They absolutely did the right thing for themselves. They are not cowards.
We've shown you works, that you felt it for yourself. Give yourself that chance. I love you guys. Thanks for the support always. I hope to hear some amazing success stories. Some of the best success stories I have are from people that quit and realized it and came back. So maybe you can be that next one. Stay safe out there. Make yourself proud. And I look forward to hearing from some of you soon.
More manipulation there at the end of the video with Joe telling you that a lot of her success stories have come from people that have quit and gone back. Well, that's the end of Joe's training. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, then please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.